Okay, students, good morning. Welcome to Smart Dino. Today we shall study circulatory system, part 1. This is the part 1 of the lesson circulatory system. In this chapter, we will study about circulatory system as the transport system of the body fluids, that is the blood, lymph and tissue fluids, coagulation, blood groups, blood transfusion, heart as the pumping organ. Okay. So the first topic we are going to study is circulatory system as transport system of the body. It is the system of internal transport in all the multicellular organisms. It supplies nutrients and oxygen to all cells of the body. So this much you must have understood. And it removes the waste products from them also. Components of the circulatory system: body fluids, blood, lymph and tissue fluid. Blood vessels and lymph vessels. Heart is the pumping organ of the blood. Now moving on to body fluids. Blood, lymph and tissue fluids. What is blood? It circulates through heart and blood vessels. Those are arteries and veins, which we will study later. Okay. Here I am just enumerating. Lymph, it flows through lymph vessels and lymphatic organs. What is tissue fluid? It bathes the body cells. Okay, so it surrounds the body cells, also called the interstitial fluid or intercellular fluid. Okay, then moving on, what is blood? The circulating medium. Blood is bright red in color. Everybody knows this much. Fluid flowing through the heart and the blood vessels. It functions as a distributing and collecting medium. Okay. Characteristics of blood are: blood is thicker and heavier than water, slightly alkaline with pH between 7.35 and 7.45. Okay, it is slightly alkaline. Its volume in man varies from 5 to 6 liters. It forms 8 to 10% of the body mass. So blood forms the 8 to 10% of the body mass. Now we move on to the functions of blood. Blood helps in transport of gases. It carries oxygen from lungs to the tissue and CO2, that is carbon dioxide, from tissues to lungs. Okay, we breathe oxygen, so it carries oxygen from lungs to the tissues, and back it carries carbon dioxide from the tissues to the lungs. Okay, the cells of the tissues to the lungs. Then it transports food. It carries soluble and digested food, that is glucose, amino acids, etc., from intestine to various organs which need the nutrition. Okay. Transport of excretory products. Nitrogenous waste are transported by it from tissue cells to liver and from liver to kidneys, where they are eliminated outside the body. Okay, so nitrogenous waste are transported by it from the tissue cells to liver and from liver to kidneys. Blood also helps in the distribution of hormones. The endocrine glands secrete hormones directly into blood. Blood transports them to target organs, helping in chemical coordination. Defense against diseases. It produces certain antibodies or antitoxins which combat the bacteria. White blood cells also engulf certain bacteria and they help to stay away from diseases. Okay. Temperature regulation. Blood absorbs heat produced during respiration and sends it to skin and lungs for dissipation. Maintenance of pH. Plasma proteins of the blood act as buffer by maintaining the pH. And the very important point is clotting. Blood helps in clotting. In case of injury, blood clots on coming in contact with air. That also we will study later in part 2 or part 3. That clotting is one of the major functions of the blood. Okay. Thank you, students. If you found this video useful, then please like and subscribe. This is from Smart Dino classes, and we shall continue with part 2 very soon. Thank you so much.